I guess it would help if I had the mic unmuted.
Yeah, unmute.
Can you hear us? Let me check my audio.
I can't hear me.
Well, I have us muted on the YouTube. I could put us on, but then we're going to be, yeah, we're good.
No, we're frozen.
We're not frozen. All right, who we got in here already? We got Skinner Farms, Mama Z, both members of our channel. Papa Z, How to Garden, Stringfield Ridge Farm, also member of the channel. Our little blue goats are one of our member icons. I think it's our only member icon right now currently, but you know how we love goats. And of course we love the color blue. So we are keeping warm in the studio. You could tell we're just sipping hot chocolate and it's like 20 degrees outside. It's like probably slightly warmer in here. Yeah, for some reason, my Yeti, which is what we use, I guess it automatically turns off if my computer turns off, or it mutes. I guess let's put it that way, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather it not do that, but maybe there's like a reason. People have like, I don't know.
What are you trying to say?
Like when you turn your computer on, it automatically mutes this, but maybe they do that for a reason because maybe people turn their computers on and
probably for feedback.
Don't want the sound issues. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably like a feedback issue.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. I am a IT hardware guru.
You're a BS guru.
Close, same thing.
So how's everybody been doing this cold week? I know Mama Z's been freezing on her new homestead.
What?
You know she moved?
No, I know she moved. Freezing?
Yeah, in Texas. Didn't you say you got in the 20s? I think in the 20s in Texas.
What?
But she's over, I don't know where you are relative to Dallas now.
Wait, where did she move to?
She can tell you. I know the town, I think.
Where'd you move to?
Yeah, where'd you move to? Could be a hot mic week, yeah. And actually, I'm thinking about inviting people up to come chit chat about goals for the year if anybody's interested in coming up.
29. I wish it was 29 right now.
29 in Florida. Wow. Aren't you guys usually still in the 70s around this time? Which is, I don't know. Sometimes, okay, this is going to sound a little conspiracy theorist and my hat's crooked. What's going on here? But sometimes when you remember when Al Gore came out with that Inconvenient Truth movie, and he's like, all of the record lows always had record highs, and like we had a really hot summer here, and now it's like it feels like it's getting a little colder. I'm like, was there some truth to that I don't know?
Was it that hot this year? I don't
I
recall
felt
it being
like it was
that
hot.
Yeah, I don't recall it being that hot.
Well, you weren't baking in a wooden oven all summer, so
That's true.
I was. Newcastle, south of Wichita Falls. Do you know where that is?
I know. Yeah, I know where Wichita Falls is.
Well, I don't. So, yeah, it feels cold. I don't know if it's just maybe the length of cold. Maybe I'm just getting old. Like when you get old, do you feel the temperatures more? I don't know.
I'll say it's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's within driving distance of Dallas.
𝙀𝙧 says, sometimes we're in the 70s. We will be in the 80s next week. Jealous. Not jealous of your summers, though. No. I honestly probably would not mind the cold so much if I wasn't working in this every single day. Every single day. 7 days a week. I'm in here doing some kind of work. And obviously there's no insulation. So I feel the cold. I do have 2 heaters running. But
yeah, I think that's probably like 2 hours from Dallas.
Okay. Like south?
Northwest.
Oh, well, you really went north from where you were because you were down near Houston.
That's Wichita Falls.
Oh, okay.
Actually. So Newcastle, I mean, if it's just south of that, it's probably the same thing.
Well, I remember she said it would take like 7 hours to get there from where she used to live. Cold bothers you worse the older you get. It hurts my joints. I haven't had the joint pain yet. My fingers get cold the most and my toes. And much to Donald's dismay, I use his body to warm those up. Sometimes I'll sneak up and just go under his shirt real quick. And you hear this. Ah!
Yeah, I will. I'll go.
He does too. Hey, Christy Betts. But I am going to invite if anybody wants to come up. We'll see. You don't have to, but if anybody wants to come hang out on our live this evening, you are welcome to. So yeah, we basically just kind of figured we'd talk about some goals for the year. Actually, I need my little book. And actually we started
Oh, Crystal gets me with the feet in bed too. Oh my God.
Well, did we ever tell the story about when we went camping?
If you want, you can.
I think you should tell. You're a better storyteller than I am.
Well, you got to remember, I woke up. So you tell it better.
How about I tell up until the point where I came into our cabin?
Go ahead.
So we were camping.
Story time.
We were camping somewhere in Pennsylvania, like York County area. I don't know. And it was right on a very large river, which of course it's a little cooler. It's wooded because the water running and everything makes it a little cold. Well, it was a bunch of us and it was in a camp that had electricity, but no heat. And they had no windows on the cabin. So it was just like screens on the windows, like an old Girl Scout camp or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people that we hung out with like to stay up late and they drink around a bonfire. Fairly standard. And I decided to stay up really late and get really drunk.
I had already gone to bed.
He went to bed. I stayed up late just to hang out because these are people I hadn't seen in years. I'm like, I'm just going to stay up and hang out with people. And it wasn't like I was doofy drunk. I was just, well, you know how I'm drunk. I'm just kind of lighthearted and goofy. I wasn't like stupid falling over drunk. Let's put it that way. I wasn't anything like that. So I guess everybody decided to go to bed. This was probably like 3 a.m. or something. And so we had brought an air mattress and a down blanket because it was a little chilly. And I didn't realize how cold I was. And I'm assuming that was because of the alcohol. So I crawl into bed and my hands, I'm like, my hands might be a little bit chilly. I need to find a warm place to put them. So if you can imagine on a husband, where is the warmest place that you would put your hands? And that's what I did.
And that's when I woke up. I woke up like that. Because her hands were just a little cold.
Ice.
Her hands were searing subarctic temperature cold.
Yep.
And
I fell right to sleep. I felt great.
I want to say I thought I heard myself scream. It could have been in my head, but more than likely it was out loud.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't go to bed for another half hour.
I slept great.
It woke me up.
Yeah. So he doesn't like cold hands.
Yeah, and it didn't bother her at all because she immediately went to sleep.
Oh yeah, I was out like a light. So
that never happened again. I made sure she was.
Yeah, usually I go for his armpits now because you know how they're warmer and they got the. So I'll go up his shirt and be like
armpits and love handles.
Yeah. She said she's dying. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
I'm dying limbo.
So, anyway, one of the things that we decided we were going to do this year on our channel, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I struggle every week to figure out what the heck am I going to make a video about. And we've decided we're doing one big video, one short, and then of course one live a week. That is pretty good for us because I'm actually starting another channel that's more about marketing, and it's for my business, which actually this is new business swag, by the way. So we can do embroidered, and you can't really see it. I'm not going to like put the thing up to my face, but I have a picture on my Instagram. So what we decided we're going to try to do this year is come up with a quarter worth, like for the next quarter, all of the video ideas that we want to do. So we technically came up with like 13 or 14 to have extras just in case something happens with, the one we had planned. But for the next 12 weeks, we've got videos planned. And I'm hoping that will help with some of the issues with finding ideas. And then after 8 weeks, we'll do the next quarter or something. So one of the things that we are going to do, he is going to do some videos on understanding microbes because obviously he's into soil and stuff like that. And he's going to do a video on what difference grass maintenance makes to your soil health.
With just 1 year.
Yeah, in just 1 year. And we actually did that experiment here ourselves. Blind Guy, his wife, and their life are here. You guys should email me, by the way, so I can get you your phone case since you won that last week. So don't forget to, I think it's in our About tab. Or it's just 𝙎𝙪𝙧𝙙𝙬𝙧@gmail.com. I think it's down below as well. So, but she says they never struggle for content ideas once we adopted the Just Do Anything model. Did I say Cedar Lake? I meant copperkettlefarms@gmail.com. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just, we had 3 certain niches we wanted to tackle with our channel. One of them being soil building, one of them being small acreage farming, and then herbal stuff. So, but that also brings up I'm going to do one herbal video a month. Like the really detailed videos, I don't know if you guys saw my cayenne pepper video. I go into all of the details for my Science of Herbalism course that I'm taking from Rosemary Gladstar. So I'm going to be doing 3 videos on herbs, 1 each month for the next quarter. We're thinking about doing a 2022 review probably fairly soon because we're getting kind of past the New Year's resolution stage, and I kind of want to get that out there. And then it might also go over what we're planting this year and things like that. We're actually going to provide some spreadsheets in some of these videos as well, because we're going to do the method that we use to keep track of our chickens. And I think I might provide a free download for that. I'm doing a Homestead product line, so I'm going to have a video out about that. Hey, Brian Lowe's Homestead and Mountain Grandma, welcome. Good to see you guys. Brian, I haven't seen you in forever. And 𝙂𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧 Homestead, welcome. 𝙂𝙖𝙧𝙙𝙬𝙧 says the one that had me up on as an interview. It was a couple weeks ago now, maybe a couple months ago. I have to find that video because I want to put it in one of my playlists of like videos that we've been featured on or interviewed on or something. And then I'm going to do a video about the ways that we plan to monetize our homestead this year. So that'll be one coming up over the next 12 weeks because we've been doing a lot of like brainstorming, getting ideas from all kinds of other homesteaders. Goldshaw Farms has some good ideas. 𝙎𝙬𝙧𝙎𝙪𝙤 had some good ideas and stuff that we're going to come up with on our own. But we are stoked to figure out all the different ways we can monetize our homestead.
I think that speaking of Goldshaw, that was one video we were going to do, right?
It was something, but what was it?
Was it the five?
Oh, he did a video, and I thought this was actually quite a brilliant video. The 10 things that people hate about him video. It was actually kind of cute, but I'm like Misty knows, Mama Z Texas Kitchen knows how much hate I somehow get for some reason, and it's not like I ever focus on the haters. They just keep like coming back and poking that bear, and I'm like, why? I don't even like. I'm not even in your sphere anymore. Like I don't even understand it. So, who else we got? AZ says.
Then there was also like 5 quirky things we do as a couple.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Well, 2 years ago, I did a series. It was a collab about 10 things, 10 questions for homesteaders. I'm actually thinking about doing a reboot of that with updated questions that are relative to those questions. And a lot of channels did that. At least 100 different channels did that challenge. That was my first big video I ever did. So I'm probably going to do that one again. I've already started coming up with ideas for that one. And then we're also thinking about doing a video about small acre alternatives to big farm practices. That was one we discussed.
That's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a good one. So, okay. One of the things Donald and I have been doing is we are so laser focused on our health this year, and it's been going extremely well. He's lost like 12 pounds?
15
pounds. And let me tell you, so most of you guys that have been to our channel know the nicknames. So Donald's gut, we always called Franklin, and my gut, we've always called Esther. I don't know why we started doing that. It's kind of weird, but it's like our thing.
I forgot why I know what we did Esther. I forgot why we did Franklin. Or how we just
gave him a name.
Yeah, I think we just came up with Franklin.
So whenever you hear us talk about Franklin and Esther, we're talking about our guts. But like I have been noticing, and I'm like, I feel like Franklin's withering away. Like it's noticeable how much weight he's losing. Now me,
I've lost 2 inches.
I've lost 5 pounds. You can't tell because there's a lot going on there. So it's going to take a little bit more to notice. But one of the videos we want to do is we've been using 3 separate apps. Google Fit, which tracks your walking, My Net Diary, which tracks your nutrition, and
Home Workout,
which tracks your workouts. But they all integrate together. So it's going to do a video. Like all you have to do is log into one app, and it shows everything in the other apps together. So it tracks your calories you've burnt. It ups your, how much calories you can consume in the food tracking app. And we've been pretty good about it.
Now that's the probably the biggest challenge. The 2 biggest challenges that I find.
Hey, Howie.
Is one, you have to log your food that you eat.
Yes.
I just heard a beep.
That is Blue Farms about ready to come up. I'm excited about this.
Okay. But you have to physically log your food, each food that you eat, and if you want to do it right, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be put it in correctly, and you have to watch it. And the other one is with the home workout. It's
bring you guys up.
I just do a workout a day, and it gives you a random workout. But you have to, obviously, again, with being honest, you have to do it and be consistent with it.
Well, and let me tell you, like, we used to get, like, okay, I'm a peppermint mocha person from Starbucks. You don't realize how bad you were actually eating until you start tracking, and you're like, oh, well, apparently I'm a slob. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and bring up Nikki and Jay from Blue Farm. These are, this couple is, one, they have an amazing logo because it's got blue. I'm kind of biased, but they have been consistently doing lives. They're putting out great content, and they are channel members. So, I mean, it's like the pinnacle of all three amazing things that I love about these guys. So we're going to bring them up.
Hey, what's up?
How are we doing, guys?
Can't see Donald anymore, but that's okay.
If you change at the bottom, the view, it's like the third or fourth one in.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Get back over now.
Beautiful. How are we doing tonight?
We're doing good. We're cold.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I
yeah.
can see that. Very much so. But yeah, we just wanted to pop up and say hi and introduce ourselves. We hadn't been up here before, so we wanted to
You have a skull cup. Oh my God,
I do.
I'm so jealous.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Donald says I'm drinking the blood of my enemies right now, but really,
I love it. I know that you can't see it, but right behind us we have a skull picture.
Yeah. It's,
nice. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
We had
That's not her best one.
And then, it's not my best one, but we can't show the other one. This is my best one. I don't know. You can't see anything on it right now. Do either of you, have you ever played Skyrim, like video games or anything like that?
Yes.
So when this one heats up, it shows, like, it slowly starts to reveal itself. And then it says, hey, you're awake. And it's that guy at the very beginning of the game.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Love it. I love it.
I had a cup that did something similar. It unfolded the Hogwarts map from Harry Potter's, like the hidden map or whatever in the movie, and it, like, as the cup warmed up, the map of the school kind of showed up. It was kind of cool.
my grandma put it in the
cool.
dishwasher.
Yep, and all the outer peeling, it all peeled off.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, AZ, how we doing?
What's up, Nick?
You know, I can make these mugs through one of my shops, but I don't know that it would be as cool because it's like a strip and then everything else is white. But I'm
right.
So,
I was always curious how they made that happen. That's kind of a cool feature of those cups.
It really is.
Yeah, I definitely almost wanted to see if I could get one put together, but I think it's dirty. So, but yeah, so how have you guys been?
We've been good. Today I went and picked up 10 chickens and 4 ducks.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
they were
what kind of
free
chickens
on
you get?
Craigslist, so I can't say no to free animals.
Yeah, and it's a way to expand our homestead with our little farm without really having to put any money into it, and then we end up getting something out of it with the eggs and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely a huge investment for us. So we do apologize. This time of the night is very loud in our house. We have
we got the dryer going. The kids are crazy.
Well, and our 4-year-old has Fragile X syndrome and autism, and so he's kind of all over the place and loud sometimes. So we do apologize if you hear him running around the house.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. I sometimes hear Donald running around too. So
there's our 5-year-old. He likes saying, "You say hi."
Hello.
Say hi, Crystal. Hi, Donald. Did he leave?
Yeah, he likes to pop in and say hi to people when we're on lives. He's hilarious. He's got fans all over YouTube. It's great.
Yeah,
awesome.
How
are you guys enjoying the YouTube life? You're
we love it.
It's so much.
You're almost
fun.
at 1,000, right?
No.
We're Blue Farm is at 280 something now. It's like 283.
Yeah.
And then I also have a separate channel, Pigskin Blitz, it's my channel. Blue Farm is her channel. But I also have Pigskin Blitz. It's a football beer review. I did an interview today with another pretty big YouTuber. So it's been a lot of fun. We've really enjoyed it. So
yeah.
I'm going to subscribe to your Pigskin Blitz too. Not that I
I've been doing it. Right. I've been doing it for
2 months,
a little over 2 months, and I'm just now over 100 subscribers. So we're rocking and rolling, having fun. Right. I did multiple lives today. I did an interview and then a live stream to do a little pre-party for somebody else's show on their channel. So we're enjoying it. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of
fun. Are you guys doing anything special this year? Like, is that one of your goals is to get monetized? I assume?
We're working towards that. That's definitely a goal. Honestly, this year though is our first year taking part in Shed Wars. So we're going to be doing a lot of growing, and I'm going to be doing my hunting and fishing that I normally do.
Right.
And we're going to be, kind of seeing what we can bring in as our household for that. So that's going to be kind of our year-long project is doing Shed Wars and all that kind of stuff. So. we're excited.
We're very
I was
excited.
trying to find
about
your link real quick to put you up here, but YouTube's not cooperating.
So what is Shed Wars?
So Shed Wars, I've heard of people doing it. Like Wide Family Farm did it for a while, but I can't really explain what it is. Can you guys explain what Shed Wars is?
What Shed Wars is it's like would you call it a community?
It's
a community of people that are trying to teach other people how to grow.
Yeah.
How to grow your own food.
Basically be self-sustainable is what the end goal is, kind of sort of is. Everything kind of counts when you're doing Shed Wars. So we do a lot of foraging for wild mushrooms and berries. The weights of all those count towards our weight totals towards Shed Wars. I do a lot of fishing and hunting. That all counts. Gardening. Anything
if you raise your own animals,
you raise your own
can count
animals
your
and
eggs.
process it, your eggs, all that stuff. So anything that you're growing or going out and getting to feed your family or take care of your family on your homestead counts as weight. And then you add all that weight up. And then by the end of the year, you have your total. There's 2 different teams. And then whoever has the highest weight, it's a lot of fun. It's
Right.
a lot of fun.
Huh.
So,
And this
Now,
is
how
our
do they
first
judge that?
year.
yeah.
Do they judge that at all? Like, is there like a competition or?
I'm not sure. How is it judged? I think it's judged by weight.
It's judged
at
by
the end
weight.
of the year.
Total weight.
Okay.
So you weigh all your eggs and your meat and then your vegetables, you weigh all of that. So it's all done by pounds, basically. How many pounds of food you can either grow, forage, hunt, fish, however you can bring food onto your property to take care of your family. You just add it all up and yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It kind of helps people want to stay into that kind of lifestyle. With the way the world's going now, who knows where we're going to be in 10 years. So
Right.
I want to make sure that I have available to, honestly, I don't know where the Shed Wars comes from, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it started in a shed.
Will
I don't know.
Will it grow? And
I'm in a shed.
Homestead
It's
Aquarius. So
Homestead
Will It
Aquarius
Grow and Homestead Aquarius. They're 2 other channels. They're the ones that host it. They have their 2 teams. So each one of them drafts other members every year, and there's 2 teams. So there is a draft coming up in March. They draft us and pick who they want on their teams. And then once the teams are set, you have a specific amount of time to grow and weigh your food and then submit it back to them. And then it's all in fun and games. I think where the winner gets some seeds and stuff out of it. You're not winning thousands of dollars or anything,
Right.
but it's a lot of fun. And the community alone is absolutely fantastic. We love it.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do they do anything in regards to if you're small acres versus like large acres and can plant more? Like, is there any kind of different class or?
That's
No.
a good question. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I honestly, I wouldn't. I don't think so.
Like I said, this is our first year doing it, so we're not really sure what we're in for. We know we have to make 2 videos. Is it a week or a month?
That's a month, I believe.
2 videos a month, maybe. I don't know. I could be totally wrong on that.
So Down Under Farm said that it started between Will It Grow and Arkansas Woodcutter is where it originated.
Oh, okay.
So
I like Arkansas Woodcutter. I remember him. He's come to our live every now and then.
I believe it's just #Shed Wars. I believe is what the hashtag
it's
hashtag Shed Wars.
#Shed
Wars
Wars
20
and #Shed Wars 22.
Yeah, 22. Yep.
And you can go back and you can rewatch other years. They actually have like Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere hashtags.
Yep.
Nice.
It looks like they have a website.
Yeah.
Shedwars.com.
Yeah. Yeah. They've been doing it for a while. So we're excited. We're really excited to be a part of it this year. This is, like I said, our first year. So last year was our first year on our farm. So we did a lot of learning.
Oh, yes.
So this year it's going to be kind of a no holds bar. We're going to kind of see what we can grow as much as we can grow and kind of go from there. So
Right.
It sounds fun. I'm definitely looking forward to watching your journey through that.
Crystal.
yeah,
Awesome.
it's been a fun journey since we started
Something like
doing
that.
this whole farm thing to begin with. So it's
Right.
just every day is a learning experience. We've had goats jump fences. I had a cow break through my fence.
Yes.
Came home one day and both of our cows were down at our neighbor's house hanging out with their goats. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a fun journey.
I mean,
That's actually a good question. What all do you guys have on your farm?
right now we have goats, chickens, turkeys, ducks, guineas. Yes, we have guineas. They're very loud.
Love
We have
guineas.
quail.
Yep.
And
Our dogs and our cats. We have a barn
dogs
dog.
and cats.
We have one. We have one farm dog. She is a Cane Corso mix with a Saint Bernard. So she's a big dog, but she's our farm dog. She goes out with the goats and she hangs out with the chickens and then
she's non-aggressive towards the livestock. She's perfect, and she doesn't wander. She doesn't like run off. She's great off leash. And then we have our house dogs that are not farm dogs,
and they're all Great Danes. So
yeah, Great Danes.
Oh, so they're lap dogs, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple Chihuahuas and then cats.
Now, have you guys always been farming, or is this like all kind of our newer experiment?
Super new to it. We started in 2020. In May of 2020, when we moved to our new house, we moved from Arizona up to Washington State.
Yeah, I grew up here, and then we met up here. We actually met at my brother's wedding. My brother married her cousin.
Right.
And I met her at the wedding, and 6 months later I was in Arizona, and we were down there for 6 years. If you ever have a chance to do that, pass.
Yeah. Born and raised Phoenix, Arizona. Like the northern part of Arizona is beautiful. If Sedona's there, if you ever go to Arizona, stay in Sedona. It's beautiful.
Stay away from Phoenix.
Don't go to Phoenix. It's nasty.
Horrible.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we spent 6 years down there. After 5 years, I looked at her and I said, "I'm going back to Washington. You come with me?" And she's like, "Okay." I'm like, "I'm done.
Sure.
I can't do this 6 months of 100-degree heat every year. I can't do it."
Right.
And so when we decided to move, we kind of changed the way we wanted to live. We didn't want to just live, paycheck to paycheck. We didn't want to live in our normal little house. We wanted to expand and be self-sufficient. So we spent a year researching homesteading and different animals and different plants and things that would work in this area we were moving to. And I can tell you right now, after a year of preparing to run a homestead, we were so not prepared.
Right.
Yeah.
There were so many things that I'm like, that wasn't in the book.
Right.
Yeah. You're learning every year though too. So it's like
every year it's different, and our property is kind of a unique piece of property. It's flat on the top, and then our house is on the side of a hill, and our front yard kind of slopes downwards because we are in the foothills of the mountains. Right. So the way we have to do our gardening and where we have our animals is a little tricky.
Yep.
But we've made it work, and for the last year, almost 2 years now, we've been having fun. It's a lot of fun. So
hey, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, what's up?
So what made you guys decide to start a YouTube channel?
Basically, we started the YouTube channel, to be honest with you, when we left Arizona. We left all of her family behind. Yep. And so we started a YouTube channel so they could kind of follow our journey through our homestead, because they knew we were going to be doing this. And so that's where it started. And then it just blew up from there. We stopped doing it for a while because we were both working and we had a hard time getting on.
Right.
And then when she started getting back on again, it just blew up. And then I started my channel, and we've just been having fun with it. It's a blast.
Yeah, but I really started my channel so that my son, my 13-year-old son in Arizona, could follow along with what we're doing while he's not here.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say the Naked Gardeners, they started their channel just to be able to have that information, those videos to pass on to the next generation, their kids and stuff like that. So I always thought that was a really neat idea. We don't have any kids, but maybe somebody out there will find it interesting. I don't know.
Right.
So what are some of your goals for your farm this year? Anything new that you're bringing in?
Goals. I think rabbits are going to be new to our homestead this year. We tried them in the past. We didn't have the proper housing for them. They got out, and then the neighbor dogs ate them. So we are going to be more prepared, and we're going to try rabbits again this year. So we're looking forward to that. And we're going to be building some raised garden beds, and he's building me a greenhouse.
Yes.
That will be up soon. There'll actually be a video of that on Blue Farm of me actually building that once I get everything set up for it.
Right.
One of the things that we're going to try to grow this year that we haven't done before is super hot peppers.
Ooh,
We're actually going to try to grow some super hot peppers and some hot peppers. So
Nice.
I do weird, crazy, spicy challenges and stuff on my channel. So I eat a lot of weird and crazy stuff. I'm doing bugs here soon. I'm doing edible bugs here soon. That's going to be fun.
So gross.
Yeah.
I actually did I used to be part of a group that would like review products for people and write about them. And I did a review for cricket bars, which I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but it's a protein bar made out of cricket protein.
Yeah.
And they were actually really good. Like even Donald, you tried some and they were
right.
You did try some, don't lie.
Oh, okay.
But they were pretty good. Hey, Black's Tropical Homestead, welcome. And Rebel Canners.
Hey, Black's Tropical Homestead, how we doing?
Hello, soiled family.
Yes.
It was also a flower too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a cricket flour. Like you didn't taste anything buggy.
Oh, okay.
But it was just like a regular, like a Larabar protein bar, but it was made with cricket protein, which was a more sustainable form of protein. And it was weird tasting it because I felt like I was going to taste bugs.
Okay.
But I didn't. So.
Gotta go. I apologize. We kind of got to take off. Our kids are just flat out running through the house like mom and dad are busy.
Yeah. Free time.
Go.
All right. Thank you so much for having us up.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we'll definitely be up again for sure. You guys have a wonderful night.
You too.
Bye.
Take care.
Awesome. Have a good night.
You too. That was fun. It's been a while since I had people up here. I think last time I had someone up here, it was Big Bear, and you know how Jason is. He goes hog wild. So yeah, goals. I think for us, 2 big goals that we have this year on the farm, and they were actually, one of them was a goal last year that we didn't get a chance to do, is bees. I don't know anything about bees. He doesn't know anything about bees. There's a lot of education that needs to happen.
I bought a magazine.
That doesn't make you an expert.
It's Beekeepers Expert 101.
Did you read it?
Not yet. It's on the table, right there, ready for me to read.
And then you'll be an expert.
And then I'll be an expert in it.
And then sheep. And we were originally going to go for the Wadescent breed, which I think we've shown pictures of these guys before. These little mini sheeps, so cute. But there's only like 1 or 2 breeders in the whole country.
Well, for some reason, that specific breed is banned from being shipped to the United States.
From France.
From Europe.
From Europe. Or maybe it's all sheep.
I don't know. I just know specifically that breed was banned. First, it was the breed, the physical breed, but you can still get like frozen semen. But then that got banned.
Oh.
So the one farm that had the semen brought in bred them with Shetland sheep. And they're still trying to get a more pure breed. I think they're at like 80% right now. I think they're not going to sell until they get to the 95%.
So once they get to that, we're going to try to get some from them. So in the meantime, we were looking at what? Baby doll sheep.
I think we just disconnected.
Did we?
And we're back.
Why'd you say we disconnected?
Because it said chat disconnected.
Why? Maybe it's just you.
It could just be me. I have low signal.
So baby doll sheep, but a certain kind of baby doll sheep. They have mini ones. Baby doll sheep, maybe? I don't know what they're called. What do they call it? The baby doll ones.
And by the way, down under, I do know a lot about poop.
He does know his poop. I usually say the S word, but I'm trying to be more family friendly, which is hard for me because I will say I do tend to.
And they're pumped by Gorman Rupp Pumps.
Are we being paid to sponsor that?
No, but if they want to, I just sponsored them or shouted them out.
Well, now that you've mentioned that, though, we're trying something new on our lives from now on. We don't have any sponsors because we're lame.
Oh, right.
But we do have an affiliate program. And since it is the season, I made a little mini commercial that I'm going to run right now. And you guys let me know because, again, I put this together in like 20 minutes today. I had it on the top of my head. And I'm like, why do more channels not do quick commercials during the lives for people that either sponsor them or they have an affiliate with. So check this out. As you know, it is seed buying and starting season, and we are so excited to grow with all of you, both in the garden and on YouTube. That's why we buy a lot of our seeds from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Mary has grown her business from scratch to give us an affordable option for buying and growing our own food in the garden. She provides over 800 varieties of heirloom seeds, regular gardening tips and tricks, and the opportunity for all of us to continue supporting small businesses. So if you're ready to get down in the dirt, consider buying from our affiliate link below to order directly from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Isn't that cool? Like, it's just a 30-second commercial during our live. I just thought that was kind of cool. But again, we are an affiliate of them, and we do have a link below. This is someone who we actually do buy a lot of her seeds. One, she is very affordable, and we've had really good germination rates. And I like supporting small businesses, you know, as these businesses pop up. I mean, there are plenty of other seed companies, and we do buy from other seed companies if it's something that she doesn't have. But for some of our basic, you know, needs, and even like we're very much into heirloom. So she's got my black crims and my black cherry tomatoes, my 2 top tomatoes of all time that I will grow every year, no matter what. So if you were planning to buy seeds, you want to check out what she's got going on, hit that link below, and we get a little bit of a commission. So do I have to say that's like a paid thing? It's not really a paid thing. We would get paid. It's not much, but we would get paid. So, but yeah, I was like, you know, let's try a commercial, something different. And I don't know, I'm just digging making videos. It's never something I thought I'd want to do, but now once you get into it and you get to the creative aspect of it, like the little sound effects and the little movements and my voiceovers, it's just fun. It's just fun. It doesn't have to be professional, but it's fun. Anyway, so we went over the next 12 weeks of videos. Blind guy and his wife say, what did they say? Whoops, I'm catching up on chat. Yes to commercials. We do the same for our sponsors. It's a good ad that you created. Thank you. I'm always a little nervous about my editing. I think it's definitely gotten better over the last year, but there's always room for improvement. Skinner Farms, hey. What program do you use for editing? So I use DaVinci because it's free. It is a bit of a resource hog on your computer, but I may switch over to Adobe Premiere. I haven't decided yet. Have no issues using DaVinci in a combination with Canva as well. I do a lot of stuff in Canva, like the Mary logo popping up. That was all done in Canva. And the stuff that you see around us now, that's all done in Canva. I do graphic design, mostly for branding and print design. So I use Canva all the time. I do social media marketing for my clients. But I definitely am thinking about doing some tutorials on how to do DaVinci. I don't know if I'm going to do it here or in my business channel, which is one that I'm about to relaunch here soon. Yes, DaVinci Resolve. And then I also want to find, like, because there is a paid version of DaVinci and there's a paid version of Adobe Premiere. So I kind of want to experiment with some of the free versions and then do tutorials on those as well. I have done live sessions on 2 family homesteads, Tech Tuesdays, when they used to do those. I did, I think, 4 on how to use Canva to make a logo for your channel. The logo that you see up here, that was made all in Canva. Like our actual logo was made all in Canva. How to do YouTube thumbnails, channel banners, probably other things I've done tutorials on their channel. So, you know, check out 2 Family Homestead. I don't know if Mama Z wants to grab a link real quick. It's a good friend of ours. But I do want to get some more information there about DaVinci. Now, on my phone, I have done editing on my phone. I use a program called Adobe Rush. I just use the freeware version, and I mostly use that for like shorts if I need to do some editing, trimming, or something like that. So I'll probably do some tutorials on that also coming up. So yes, to tutorials, I use KindMaster. I like using my phone. Yeah, there's some really good phone apps, and I really probably will just download all of them and try all of them and experiment with them and see which ones I like best and do some reviews and stuff. But A friend of mine made me a new logo on Canva. Did they? I see it on your thing. Can I see it bigger? There it is. See, that's cute. You got your pig and your chickens, rabbits, and cows. Yes. Can I highlight one of my own comments so you can see mine bigger? Because I don't feel like going to grab it. Not really. It's clear up on the top. So, yes, I'm actually about to do a really big launch on my business channel that's going to go over a lot of this stuff. So I will let you guys know when that happens. But there's going to be a lot coming up. So we went over the 12 videos that we got coming up that we've been planning. And then we kind of talked about the 2 things we plan to bring to the farm, the sheep and the bees.
But we didn't finish the sheep because we were talking about the 𝙂𝙖𝙧𝙙𝙬𝙀.
Yes. So 𝙂𝙧𝙧, but now we're going to do the baby doll.
Yeah. New Old English, South doll.
Do you want me to grab a picture?
Yeah. It's South doll, Southland.
Old English baby doll. Now, are they easy to find in the States, though? That's the question.
They're way easier than 𝙂𝙧𝙧.
Oh, they're so cute. All right, I got to show you guys this picture. So we need something short because we don't have a lot of land. And 2, we don't want something that can jump over like a 4-foot fence. So I will show you guys these sheep because they look.
I will say, though, if these things can jump over a 4-foot fence, that'd be the most adorable jump ever.
All right, so these are the Old English baby doll South Down sheep that we are thinking about getting. Look at that face. Look at them chubby cheeks. That's what we're thinking about getting. So stinking cute. It's like a teddy bear or an Ewok. Let's see. Speaking of business, might I call you next week? Yeah, let's set up a time. Actually, if you go to my business website, there is a scheduling option, and it adds it to my calendar, sends you a Zoom link, and we can do like a Zoom call if you want, or a phone call. It has the option to do that too. So, but yeah, aren't they cute, Teresa? They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Blue Farm was talking about, they do look like Ewoks, don't they? They're so cute. Blue Farm was talking about their greenhouse build. So we're not going to have our greenhouse done in time for spring. Not going to happen. We're pushing it to fall for next year. So that's something we got to figure out. But I think one of our biggest challenges this year is we plan to buy some chickens and get rid of small chickens. But I don't like buying chickens every year. It doesn't feel sustainable. We always talk about we want to live off the land, but then, every year we have to go out and buy meat birds, and we have to go out and buy new laying hens. And it's like figuring out a way to not have to go out and buy them every year, like doing our own breeding programs. Like instead of buying meat birds, buy Delawares, which we've got some Delawares now, and they're just big and fat. And, why not try those? They're dual purpose as a meat bird. So I guess it's going to be a challenge just figuring out the breeding rotation. And then, once we breed the meat birds, then it's probably time to breed the Americanas for the next batch of egg layers. And so you're going to have all these things being bred at the same time or like right back to back. It's like constant breeding. And that's difficult to figure that out. So when you haven't done it before. Skinner Farms, do you have Google Meet? I do. All of my business is actually run on Google. So, and actually, if Mama Z wouldn't mind throwing my business link below, I am overdue for web design. It's on the docket for this year. That one's probably 4 or 5 years old, but we do web design, social marketing, logo design, print design, brand design. If you need flyers made, if you want some help with something on, like if you want like a thing like this made, I can walk you guys through something like that. Maybe I can do like a tutorial or something. I don't know.
I will say this, by the way, I'm not a tech person. I'm not, I know some website stuff because I listen to Crystal sometimes. When she says she's overdue, and if you look at the website, coming from someone who doesn't do websites, you wouldn't think it's overdue. But she's like, this is so old. This is so 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This needs to be redone.
Yeah. So the new one will be a lot cleaner, and yeah. We're actually going to redo our farm website as well. We're going to be adding some merch. I have some really cute t-shirt designs coming for Copper Kettle Farms. I can't wait to show you guys. That'll probably be in February. He's like, you listen to Crystal? No, he does not.
What? I listen to Crystal when it's time for food.
Yeah, you do.
That's
great.
Is there a thing as too much rabbit poop since it's not hot?
I would say there's always the ability to have too much of one, like additive being added to the ground. It
depends on when you say too much. Are we talking like tons, literal tons,
or just like you've got 10 rabbits?
Or I mean, literal tons on small acreage is obviously way too much. But I would say, and because it's a slow, they say it's a slow releasing it's a cold source of nitrogen, slow releasing. But in reality, it still has to be broken down by microbes. So you
just gave me another t-shirt idea.
It's not really a slow releasing, it's just a low.
I hit a button.
There I am. Okay.
I hit a button.
So now like 5 55-gallon trash cans full for my raised beds.
You made me snort.
I made you snort. Snarf.
Anyway, I have a t-shirt idea I'm writing down.
But like for instance, chicken manure. Chicken manure is considered a hot manure specifically because it's a highly concentrated amount of nitrogen versus rabbit manure, which is a low concentration.
A tech expert.
Yeah, tech expert over here.
Hey, I hit a button. Anybody can hit a button. Almost anybody.
I hope you spill that all over your new laptop. But yeah, so with the rabbit manure, as long as it's, I mean, you can actually plant straight into it. But I mean, if that's what you have as a filler, I would still mix it with something. But yeah, I mean, it's still going to be broken down and become compost. So you should be fine with that. 5 55-gallon bags, yeah, you should be fine.
We had actually thought about it at some point, and we had started the process, and then we never went through with it. Getting some cheap Tupperware bins from Walmart or somewhere and sticking them under the rabbit cages, and then collecting their manure and then putting it in. And I think we were looking at like burlap bags or something, and then selling it. Like, it's a commodity. People, other people look at it as like it's poop, waste, or whatever, but I mean, it's a type of gold for homesteaders and gardeners and things like that.
Throw it on your garden. FYI, don't buy the cheap Walmart cleared tubs.
They didn't work so well.
They don't last through the winter. If they freeze, they shatter, just straight shatter.
Yeah.
So get something a little bit sturdier.
Hey, what the fuck? Or I shouldn't say that word. WTF, Mike? What? It's in his name. It's hard to not say it.
It literally is WTF.
Yeah, which everybody knows what that means.
Yeah, which would you say WTF?
I'm a potty mouth, guys. I'm sorry.
Now we're kicked off the channels.
We're not.
Oh my god. But yeah, along with your
manure. Nice.
By the way, I'm still seeing comments from like 5 minutes ago because my computer connection is bad. But yeah, as long as you have the straw with the sticks and the mulch and the compost from the meat birds with the rabbits, that should be perfect.
He says WTF means ways to farm. Yes.
No, it does not.
But I am a tech nerd. I'm an internet nerd, and it's just every day. I may even be saying that word every day.
That's a Gen X word.
Yeah, but are we really Gen X?
We're Gen
We're
X.
kind of like, they call the people that are the cusp
Zennials
between Gen X and Zennials or
Millennials.
And we were born in 1980, like both of us were. So that's like right at that cusp.
And I think that cusp was 75 to 85 or 76 to 84. The Zennial.
Who knows? They changed that. Who knows?
Zillennial.
I don't know.
Zennial.
All I know is the 90s were the best, and we had the best cartoons in our childhood. So
I have no idea what
Rustic
anybody's
traditions.
saying.
Hello. You have no idea what?
I have no idea what anybody's saying because I'm still frozen.
Well, here, use this screen.
Yeah, I'll use this screen here.
Do you need me to scroll up?
No, you're good.
Okay. I'm an 80s kid too. Yeah. 80s the cutoff for Gen X, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to be 40.
Well, there's a couple of them that they'll say Gen X is cut off at 79 and then 80 or 80. And then millennials start at 80 or 81.
Yeah.
No one really knows.
You must have seen my shows. You had it right. Yeah. But so there's a lot of really cool things in the pipeline for us this year. I'm more excited about this year than I've been excited in the last 10 years because of our dedication to our health and how well it's going. I mean, Donald, when he was working at that other place, and again, he just switched jobs in October, and he had been in his previous job for like 7 years or something. But it was like some days your day shift, some days your evening shift, some days your night shift. Sometimes it's 16-hour shifts. Sometimes you come in on your day off. And it messes with your head when you don't have the stability. And his energy was just gone. No energy to do anything. With this new job, Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30, every single day, maybe works every third weekend. He works every third weekend just for like a couple hours just to check things for the weekend. And now we can actually sit and focus on our health. And we're watching our calories. We're working out. And it's like he's so motivated now and he's dedicated to it. And he's done so. I'm just so proud of you. I'm just going to say it. So beyond the health stuff, though, the plans that we have, like it would take an hour just to list all of the things that we've got going on. It's so much. And I'm just so excited about it. But we'll be archiving it in our channel. And we're going to be announcing
Gen X WTF
a big launch this spring for something that has to do with crypto and all of that. But some of my farmer friends will be politely surprised with some opportunities that we're presenting to them. I think it's going to be life-changing. This year is going to be life-changing for us. I can already tell. So got to go all that work thing. Oh yeah. Take care down under. Thank you for stopping by. Definitely Gen X. I've got 3 years on y'all. Watching calories in the winter. Yes, we are. We're getting a head start. But we're still eating good proteins and fats. So mostly we're keeping under our calorie count while working out. And then we're trying to avoid grains. We're trying to stick to like a 90% paleo primal because grains just make me like blow up. So
it's surprising how many people are actually get inflamed by grains.
Yeah.
I want to check on this, but I'm told it's because of the American wheat. That if you get European wheat bread, you would be fine. But it's because of the American wheat bread or wheat that and how it's that's commercially farmed is what it's bad about it. Like it's argued that white bread is better for you than American wheat bread.
Wow.
If that's crazy enough.
And a lot of it has to do with, we think, or there's been studies, the amount of glyphosate that is in American soil is enormous to the point where it's almost impossible to find land in the United States that does not have glyphosate in it. And glyphosate, if you aren't familiar with it, is the chemical that's in Roundup, right?
Yes.
So it does so much damage to our bodies and to the food that we consume because it's grown in the soil, and it doesn't go away. So that's what I believe that it is.
So yeah, a key thing about glyphosate with the Roundup, it's actually classified as a metal inhibitor or metal. It's not classified as a weed killer or weed suppressor. It's not classified. What is that? Where you have the patent. It's patented as a metal binder. So it actually binds a specific metal or enzyme in the soil or in soil and water or whatever, where it takes away that enzyme. So now that enzyme or whatever that plant is now has missing that enzyme. I think it's part of their amino acids. So it now damages the cells of the plant, and they have to try to find something else. Blah blah blah. You eat it, and now you're missing that nutrient. So now your body is reacting to that missing nutrient part, and it's just a whole compounding effect.
Well, and it also relates to, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Whole30 diet. And it's basically like a reset for your body where you eliminate all grains, all dairy, all sweeteners, no nitrates from your diet for 30 days, hence the Whole30. And then you slowly start to reintroduce foods like dairy or whatever and see what actually has a reaction in your body. And one of the things they talked about in this book is, and as someone who has suffered with weight issues her whole life, I totally get this. It totally makes 100%. But let's say Oreos. Oreos are delicious. I have not had Oreos in forever, and I used to eat Oreos. Do you ever remember, whether you were like a teenager or whatever, you get a pack of Oreos, you could almost eat that whole pack of Oreos and still feel full. Like you might get sick of the flavor or whatever, but you could just eat it. And it's like, why am I not full? Like, at the same time, if you have like a healthy, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like a healthy, maybe not a salad, but a healthy dish of like salmon and, fried asparagus or something that has like good fats and stuff in it and good nutrients like omegas and stuff that you would get from the salmon, you can't eat as much of a salmon as you could a pack of Oreos. And the reason being, the Oreos provide no nutritional value to your body. And your body is the one that tells you, I have what I need and I'm done. That's part of how, when you're eating something that's made with avocado oils and good fats, you eat so much less and feel so much sated, or so much more sated, that your body's like, okay, I've got what I need. I'm good. I don't need any more. But you don't get that signal from your body when you eat a whole pack of Oreos. So it's interesting to me when I think about it. I'm like, yeah, if I eat a piece of salmon, I can eat a piece and feel great. But if I eat a whole pack of Oreos, I feel like I'm still hungry.
And I feel like crap.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons. Now, I know that we do have some people that are vegan or live the vegan lifestyle. Like, I prefer to have protein of some sort in every meal, usually some kind of animal protein, or at least like, what did I have? I had breakfast burritos that I made this morning. So, because it makes me feel full. I don't feel like I need to snack throughout the day because I have those good fats in my diet. So WTF says, almost, see, I got no problem eating that whole package. # no shame. So it really clicked with me, because I do recall being like, I could eat a whole pack of Oreos without an issue when I used to eat Oreos. But when I have a good fat, and that's what I kind of am planning our diet around this year, is making sure that we're eating food that keeps us full and we're not trying to snack throughout the day. Because that's where I get in trouble, especially late night snacking. I'm like, man, I'm hungry. But if I had like a really good, healthy, nutrient dense dinner, then I wouldn't snack. So there's that. Put me in the combine and that package of Oreos don't stand a chance.
Yeah, there's a comment earlier where they were talking about buying store-bought bread and crackers gives them a headache.
Oh, yes. I think that was the Hoodstead said
yes.
That, right? Yes, right there. Yeah. I tell you, sometimes I'll go out like camping with friends or something, and or I'll go to a friend's party for the weekend or something, and they'll like order a pizza and like we just veg out the whole weekend. I feel so gross after something like that. Like I feel like I will. Oops. I'll sure put that up there. I'll gain like 10 pounds just from the amount of inflammation. See, Blind Guy, his wife, they know the exact study that you're talking about. I love that. She says, Food Giant is my jam. We're plant-based now
Food
for health
science.
reasons. What did I say?
Giant.
Did I say Food Giant? I should just quit while I'm ahead. Let's go over this again. Food science is my jam. We're plant-based now for health reasons, but we don't tell folks to eliminate, but just to add wild foods to their current
Probably Whole
lifestyle.
Foods.
Whole Foods, yeah. Yeah, we're the same way. I mean, we grow our own chicken, and we actually grow our own rabbits and do our own butchering. I actually teach small game butchering workshops for people that want to learn how to do it. But I don't know. I do like having protein in my meals. I definitely feel fuller. And now that we're starting to work out, you know, we're actually lifting weights and stuff. We have to have that protein if we want to build up that muscle. And then the more muscle means that we will burn more calories. And it's a process. Oreos, Twizzlers, and Pringles. I like some Pringles. I think my favorite snack was the Sun Chips, the garden salsa ones. Is probably was my favorite chip.
Cheddar.
You like the cheddar. I do occasionally, I will treat myself to these. It's called a Cocomel. It's a coconut-based caramel. And you can get them in giant like packs of 2. Because I used to be able to get like a whole pack of, I love dark chocolate sea salted caramels. That's like one of my favorite things. But this is just 2 of them. And I'm like, that's enough to sate me. And it's like coconut based. I think that means it's dairy free. I'm not sure, but they're really good. So, man, we could do a whole live on nutrition, and then we can get a Blind Guy, his wife up here, and Black's Tropical Homestead and Mama Z, because y'all talk about delicious things, and do a whole like Homesteaders Health episode. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Funyuns. Yes, Funyuns are good. We're good when we were eating. We don't really eat. I can't say we don't eat chips anymore. We don't nearly as much.
We don't nearly as much. It's like Blind Guy was talking about with the you don't eliminate, if you don't you never go cold turkey with a lot of this stuff, because a lot of times it won't work. So you just take one thing out and add one thing. Take one thing out and add another thing. Just do it in slow little bits, and you have a better chance of success doing it that way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this video.
Look at me. I forgot to monetize our live again. Oh, it would have been limited anyway.
Because that's not what we're about.
So, question for you guys, and this is something maybe I just need to sit and review myself, but have you ever had your lives automatically say that it's limited for ad suitability? Like, I wonder if that's just because we have that one hater that comes in and constantly thumbs down and maybe reports our videos or something. That could be why.
I think this is it.
What are you looking for?
So there's a video about a guy. I don't know if anybody watches this guy. His name is Zach Bush. But he's an MD.
Oh.
But he's the kind of MD that goes to the root of the problem instead of just patching it, putting a Band-Aid on it. He wants to fix the reason why you're getting this issue. And then he came to the realization that it's food. Food is the reason why a lot of these issues are coming up. And so that's where I've watched a couple of his talks. And one of the things was he was talking about, if you get an orange from now and you compare it to an orange 50 years ago, you would have to have 8 oranges now to equal the nutrient value of that orange 50 years ago. So most commercial farmers have focused on yield and not quality. It doesn't matter about how nutrient dense it is. It's just the amount. We need more yield. We need more yield. We need more yield. how can we make this where we get more yield? And that brought the nutrient value down. So that's what he talks about a lot. And it's a very, if that's the kind of stuff that you're interested in, or if it interests you at all, I highly recommend looking up Zach Bush on YouTube with food health.
And maybe that's a series that we can do. Black's Tropical and Blind Guy and His Wife is I know you guys already do. You guys do some amazing plant-based recipes and lives and stuff like that. But maybe we could do like some collaborations in series, because I'm very much interested in food science. I used to want to be a holistic nutritionist back in the day, just to understand the stuff that we grow, like how I can best benefit my health and mostly my dad's. Like, I just realized next year will be 20 years that I've been taking care of my dad, that he's been disabled. And he does not eat very well. And he's going to be 72 this year. And I certainly want to eat better, because I've had my own medical issues that, I'm on blood thinners for life now. And there are foods that act as natural blood thinners, like garlic and cayenne peppers. And just understanding what I can do to help mitigate the need for medication as I get older. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So I guess I need to start eating better. And it's not like healthy food tastes bad. I mean, you just have to know how to cook it. And that's part of the education system, is most people don't, because we're so used to fried food. So anyway.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Blind Guy, His Wife says Dr. Zach Bush discusses soil health, focusing heavy on glyphosates, water quality, MFs, Wi-Fi challenges, and so much more. I'm marrying him next. I love that.
Yeah, that's a very good one. I don't know if you can.
Does he have a book? I can try to show it. What is this? What do you want me to do with this?
You were just holding your hand out. I wasn't trying to do anything.
Well, I'm going to show it because you handed it to me. So I don't know.
You had your hand out. You said, "Hey, here's my hand. Put something in it."
Put money in it.
I ain't got no money.
Got to add the right seasoning to anything to make it taste good. Yes. And honestly, I can understand nowadays why spices were the cause of wars back in the old days, because you think about it, and what would I do without, salt and pepper and cayenne and all the different things, cumin, and, now we grow our own herbs. And that's one of the cash crops. I say cash crop. One of the things that we plan to utilize on our small acres, because you can grow so many herbs on a small acre farm, is selling those, and maybe mixes. Like, I love doing spice mixes and things like that. So,
that's what I was going to do.
What?
Since my computer is acting up, I was going to get over here
on the phone.
Well,
we're about to shut this down anyway. So
hold on. Let me get up on the phone.
Fine. So yeah, farmer nutrition. That's what we should discuss more. Or homestead nutrition. Are you on now? Oh, now you're on your phone?
Yep. And I will say this. To have healthy nutrient food, you have to have healthy soil.
Oh, I love that segue. Which will be part of our series. We're doing a whole year's worth of soil videos. I just kind of highlighted like 2 or 3 of the ones that we're doing this next quarter. But Donald is determined to become a soil scientist, and that is what he is passionate about. So as he learns, he needs to.
Did it come out? Did my texting come out? You saw my texting?
WTF says, off topic, but what do y'all have lining the wall above the TV around there? So I was part of a promo with Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm actually going to be on his show next month, by the way. I'll let you guys know when it gets closer to that. But he did a promo in August where if you buy a certain amount of his books, you would be given, and don't roll your eyes at me for this, but you'll be given an NFT. I'm actually very big in the NFT and crypto space. I don't talk about it on my channel so much because I do tend to get people that are like, So this is the book. I just finished reading it yesterday. 12 and a half, leveraging the emotional ingredients necessary for business success. It's a good book. It's more philosophical than it is actual instruction on how to, I'm very big into learning about business, running a business, techniques for project management, because I do run a business and I always want to better myself at it. But philosophically, it makes some really good points. So we actually gave one away last week. And actually, why don't we go ahead and shout out our channel of the week, because I see they're in the channel. So if Missy wants to get ready with that link, and then we'll go ahead and give another one of these away. Last week, Farmer Brad won one. I'm actually going to be shipping them either tomorrow or Tuesday.
So here's a quick. Did you explain why you have so many?
I said that I had to buy a certain number to get an NFT.
Okay.
What was it called? Random. It was Picker. So we're going to do a quick giveaway for one of these books. If you're interested, feel free to enter the giveaway. And I'm just opening up because we're going to do it. You guys are going to watch the giveaway. So I'm going to say
#soil.
Sure, we do #soil, lowercase, #soil. If you type that in, you will be entered into the giveaway for one of these books. I'll send it out this week, and check it out. Let me know what you think. And I did last week. We also gave away a phone case. Actually, let me grab my phone. So I also make these, by the way. So this is the Copper Kettle Farms logo. I made a phone case for me. I made one for Donald. I actually made one for my business too, so I can switch this out. Blind Guy, His Wife, and Their Life won it last week. I'm tempted to do another one. Oh, you want me to show yours off?
Yeah.
So I've also designed Donald's business logo, and made him a phone case as well. So they're really nice. I really like them. So #soil, if you get those in. While that's going on, I want to go ahead and do our channel shout out. So I always pick a channel that has either interacted with us recently through comments, or they're here in the lives, or I just happen to find them and I think they're really cool. But we love spreading the love and providing opportunities for them to, reach our followers as well. So our channel shout out for today is Bluegrass Bound. There we go. So Bluegrass Bound is a channel that I found recently, and I believe they're in the chat.
Yep.
Yes. And I was recently checking out her book, her videos. She did a video the other day that was her making, what is it called? Chorizo. She lived in a very authentic Mexican food area, and she moved out of that. So she's providing recipes on how to make authentic Mexican style food, and it looked really good. So I'm really excited to have found her channel and learn more about her journey and everything. So if you can pop that link in there, one of my mods, there we go. I see it. Mama Z put it in there. That is our channel shout out for this week. Make a new friend. Check out some of these channels. Check out some of these people with the goat icon next to their names. Those are my channel members. And of course, my mods for hanging out with us and always providing the structure and security of our chats and stuff like that. So definitely check them out. Love them. And, make a new friend. Why not?
All right.
So we're going to do the giveaway.
Well, before you questions real quick.
Okay.
People are asking, where do you get the phone cases?
So I make them. But I'll post the link.
I was going to say, so yeah, where do you get them?
I have an online store that I make products for. T-shirts, hoodies. This hat, this is my business logo. You can kind of see it's embroidered. There it is. I actually made the hoodie that I'm wearing now. I can make blankets, pillows, all that fun stuff. So
phone cases.
My hat's crooked though. I'm like backwards here. So, but yes, phone cases.
The link isn't working.
Did I spell it right? Yeah, I spelled it right. Is it not working?
Well, click on the link.
Yeah, it works.
Did you click on the link or did you type it?
I can't click on it from StreamYard.
Oh, we'll go to YouTube.
Is it a whole case or a wrap? So I'll show you guys. I'll just take mine off real quick.
I will say I clicked on it from YouTube and it worked for me.
So it's like that.
Yeah,
so
it's a case.
It's an actual case. And it's got a really nice texture that's not too slippery on the back. But I can do all of the Android and Samsung versions. I can't, like before I bought the Samsung, this is a fairly new phone for me. I had a OnePlus, and I don't think I could make a phone for that because that's more of an underground brand that I used to get. So yeah, it's weird that link's not working.
Well, it's working for 3 of us.
Yeah. Anyway,
so it might be a setting.
I'm going to be setting up one of the things that I'm going to work on next month is I'm setting up sections of this shop on coppercottafarms.com where you can upload your logo and then download certain products. I can only do certain products that way where you can actually upload and it'll process correctly. But anyway, so we're going to do our giveaway really quick. Looks like we've got 6 entries so far. So let me share the picker screen, #soil, if you want to jump in real quick before I do this. Share screen. There we go.
Instead, I would just try typing it into a browser.
Yeah. Can I do iPhone ones? Yes. I got the Note 21 Ultra. You got those cases? Yeah, I think I do. I'll double check. I think I do. All right. So we're going to do our quick drawing for the book giveaway. If it chooses me, I'll redo it because I just put mine in there as a sample. Oh, it is me. Well, we're going to do that again.
Yeah.
Why don't I have this luck in like the lottery or something? You know?
Because there's only like 8 picking.
Right. Black's Tropical Homestead. Congratulations. You guys have the book. So I'm not going to do a phone case again this week, but I think I'll do a phone case again. Oops. You get to see all the sheep I was looking at. I'll probably do a phone case next week or, maybe some other product. I don't know. The phone cases are just neat to have. People like having stuff with their logo on it. I love having our logo and the blue background. So
also, I will say you can place the logo wherever you want.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be on the bottom like that. Like mine's on the bottom, but his is in the middle. I mean, I can place it anywhere.
Yeah, hers is on the bottom because she was going to put the magnet right there.
And then I didn't need the magnet, so I was like, well, that's fine. Awesome. So Black's Tropical Homestead, feel free to DM me or message me or something with your address. I'll get that sent out. I'm planning to do a shipment this week of stuff that needs to go out. So anyway, so thank you guys for hanging out with this week. Come back next week. I might do another book giveaway, and then also I might give away either a phone case or I don't know. I could do a hoodie. Like this is a hoodie I made. This is a hoodie I made that says "Work from Home Employee of the Month," and then it's got my little name tag here. Where's it at this side? So I made that for myself.
I'm gonna say that the case is not a hard rock solid case.
No, it's like a plastic.
But
it's pretty.
It's a pretty nice case.
Not plastic.
It's like a hard plastic.
Hard plastic. Yeah.
Like it's somewhat pliable, but it's not like it's not like an OtterBox, like a $60 OtterBox.
Yeah, it's. Let me tell you, I drop things all the time, and I've dropped this thing already many times, and nothing's broke. So I'm happy with that. I will say.
I liked it. I switched to I didn't have a OtterBox. I had some other box, but I switched it to this because I dig the heck out of this.
Yeah. Cute hoodie. Thank you. So yeah, just get with us next week. I am going to be putting out a line of homestead related items. Channel members, by the way, for those of you that have the blue goats, I'm uploading another herbal magazine, but I'm also going to be uploading some really significant discounts on that store so that you guys want to get your own gear and stuff like these. You can get them at probably like 20% off. I'm giving you guys an exclusive coupon to that. So if you are a channel member, all of the ones with our blue goats, we should just call them the blue goats.
The blue goats.
You guys are the blue goats. If you want to order one for yourself, you can do that through
the
the
Goat
site.
Crew.
So I'll let you guys know when that's live as well. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to get to bed, and we'll see you guys next week, Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget to like and subscribe below. Hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. I mean, we're not, it's all engagement. We're fine with either. But thanks for hanging out. We always appreciate you guys. Do you want to do the peace?
Peace.
Peace.